Hey everybody, what is going on? It is Dunbar Snackbar here with MLB 13, the show, and we've got some more Kevin Millar gameplay coming your way right here. Now, as promised, this is going to be another Q&A video. So, I neglected to go ahead and post this on Facebook and Twitter, my bad. But instead, this is actually going to work out here because I like having all my questions in just one place and not have to just dart around at different times during the video just to get to them. So, this kind of works out. The way that it's going to go is I'm going to start from who posted a question first, just work my way up, and hopefully by the time this video is done, I will have answered as many of them as I can. So we'll get started. Undertaker9969 asks, who is your favorite baseball player? That is easy. That would be Lou Gehrig. So if you want an explanation as to why, you can watch the last Lou Gehrig video. And that explains everything about why I appreciate and consider Lou Gehrig my favorite player. So now we move on to Braves fan 25015. I know you haven't talked about your son in a while, so how's he doing? Doing really good. So he'll be 4 months old in 3 days, and it's kind of crazy to think he's already 4 months old. But he's actually at a really good age right now. It's like the really, really cute stage because he's now at the point where he smiles when he sees my wife and I. Like, he knows who we are, which is a great experience to be able to, be a part of that for the first time. You walk into a room and your son sees you and he just smiles at you. That's really cool. But yeah, since he smiles and laughs now, that's mostly what I do whenever I get time with him. I found out, like what makes him laugh. If we make him clap his hands and say baby things to him, he absolutely loves that. So it's great. My wife asked me the other day, she was just like, do you miss it just being you and I? And I was like, no, because Hiram is ridiculously awesome and I love him so much. And I couldn't think about my life without him now. So it's been great. I love being a dad. It's awesome. Evan Rowe 2002. Who does the cooking in your house? Oh, totally my wife. No. It's not me. I grill. That's my thing, and I plan on doing it this weekend too. We're gonna have a few people over, and it's supposed to storm over the weekend, but I am still going to grill. I don't care. So I grill, and then I used to make these tortillas all the time, like before I met my wife. I would take just normal tortillas, that you buy at the store, and I would put sandwich cheese and sandwich meat, whatever it is, in them, and just line it with salsa on the inside, and I would throw them in a skillet with a ton of butter, and it was so good because, there was times where that was all I had, and so I'm just like, all right, I'll just put it together and cook it. And even right now, I don't know why, but it just sounds so good. And I just got done eating spaghetti. My wife makes great spaghetti. And especially when I help, because I make these great meatballs. But, yeah, I'm just craving that right now. So totally my wife, she does the cooking. She makes some really great cranberry chicken. That's something that sounds good, too. I think I need to eat more because I'm still hungry. Or at least this has made me more hungry now. Did I miss one? No, I didn't. Okay. So, just continuing to go up the list here. What's yours and your wife's name? And how old are you guys? Well, no secret. My name's Jeff. My wife's name is Hannah. My son's name is Hiram. I'm 28. She's 26. And my son is almost 4 months old. So, I don't know why, but I'm always surprised when people are like, you have a son? Or you're in your 20s? I don't know, but that's just how old I am. But, yeah. So, Dylan Rabel, do you watch the TV show The Walking Dead? Oddly enough, I do not. Not because I don't want to. I just don't have the time for it. But I've been meaning to go about doing it. Like, I watched an episode once, and apparently it was a bad one. I was like, oh, this is really boring. And I really didn't get a chance to get into it. I mean, there was other stuff going on that got me distracted, so I really didn't get a chance to sit down and give it a real shot. But a lot of people at work talk about it, and I hear it's a really great show. And I do video game commentaries on the game, so I probably should watch it to kind of know what's going on. But no, I do not watch The Walking Dead. Lazy Boy Recon 129. What is your ultimate goal on YouTube? Example, get 1 million subs or something like that. I'm not so much about the numbers necessarily, because while I do consider subscribers and views a way to be able to measure success, the real ultimate goal that I have of YouTube is to be able to get to the point where I get enough income to where I don't have to work, like YouTube would become my job. But that's a long way ahead, honestly. I mean, where I've gotten in 2 years, don't get me wrong, I'm absolutely grateful for where I am. I'm very humbled by some of the things that I'm told and I see and get to be a part of and things like that. But, I was telling my wife the other day, because lately I've been getting down about work and stuff. When I was growing up, I thought I'd be doing more than what I'm doing right now. And that's something that's really, really tough for anybody to have to face. Just realizing, I have this potential and I haven't reached it at all. And I was telling my wife, I'm like, what I would really love to do is to be able to create something and have that be my job, like something that I really love doing. And YouTube would be one of those things. And so, I'm kind of doing YouTube. I also started a website that I'm working on as well, just to try and get some extra income off of that too. Because I think that would be great if one of those things really took off and, I was able to make a lot of revenue off of that. That'd be really cool. So that's my ultimate goal, is to be able to quit the job that I have now and to be able to focus on YouTube or something like that, just so, I could do something that I love doing. So, Schwaminator Sports, what was your first baseball and or football memory? I know this is about sports, but still, no, you're okay. That's totally fine. I mean, whenever I say I don't want to talk about sports, it's like, what do you think about this team or something? Because I get asked that a lot. It's so tough for me to answer them all, so I just kind of skip it. But it depends on what you're talking about. If you're saying like real life or like just watching it, playing it or watching it on TV. So my first baseball moment, I remember watching Greg Maddux in the early 90s and collecting baseball cards. I mean, my friend and I, my best friend when I was really young, we used to go down to this sports card store. We used to buy packs and stuff, and I still have some of them at home. But, yeah, I just remember watching the Braves a lot, which is interesting since I'm playing as the Braves in franchise mode. But actually playing it, I remember practices when I was really young, like just spending time with my friends. And I remember some of the teams that I used to play on, and it's so weird to think that I was that small once. Gosh, I just had an epiphany. Anyway, so football is a little bit different. I mean, those are very vivid memories. So my first memory of watching football was the 1994 national championship that Nebraska ended up winning. It was a big deal for us here in Nebraska, so I think that's why it stands out more than anything else. I remember I made like these collages that I put all over the house for the national championship and stuff, and just how excited I was when we won, and I think how excited everybody else was too. I mean, I remember like fireworks going off and people cheering outside, honking horns. That was cool. And then actually playing it, I remember that one too very well. It was second grade, and in that, and we had a class where we were talking about our talents. And we were all sitting around, and we were talking about things that we know that we do well and things that are hidden talents that we have. And, so I was given my normal responses here, about things that I like doing at the time, like drawing and stuff like that. But I said, I think I have a secret or a hidden talent of playing football. And one of the kids in the class, was one of the, I guess you would say quarterbacks at the time of the team that would play during recess. And he was like, all right, so we're going to give Jeff the ball, and we're going to see if he has a football hidden talent. So I was the running back, and I go downfield, and he throws it to me, and I catch it, and I just run past everybody. And I get to the end zone, but 1 foot before, I end up fumbling the ball. And there was a defender chasing me, and he picks the ball up, and he ran all the way back for a touchdown. And I was just devastated. And I never played football again after that. So now I think about it, I wonder if that's why I throw to my halfback all the time. Maybe it's just some subliminal, like, me trying to achieve my childhood dream and not making it such a bad memory. Wow, this is a deep Q&A session. Anyway, Jack Jones, why is Kevin Millar a pitcher? Just because I've been going with the trend, and I think I'm going to continue with it, where MLB Network personalities are going to be my pitchers for Road to the Show. Yes, I know he was a first baseman for the Red Sox and all that, but it's just a video game. Shamwell Guy 24, how's your day been going? It's actually been going pretty good. I started off the day, I woke up a little bit early, I mowed the lawn, which is always something that I like to do, and went to work, which is not something I like to do, and then I came back here and started doing videos, which is what I like to do. I've also been writing a little bit for the website too, so that's been kind of fun. But overall, yeah, it's not been too bad. About ready to end it here too once I get done with the last couple videos. Tiza Dodd. Will you leave your wife, then marry me? You silly goose. Let's see. Minecraft Cube DCPB. How was your childhood? It was pretty good. I can't complain. I mean, I had a lot of friends and stuff. I got bullied a little bit, but everybody who bullied me turned out to be my friend in the end, which was really cool. New Gavin, what was your favorite show growing up? Ooh, that's a tough one. Probably like the animated Spider-Man and the animated X-Men cartoons when I was growing up. I don't know why. It seems like cartoons when I was growing up are so much better than the ones now. Size Epic 17, what is my favorite movie or book? My favorite book is a book called A Bridge Too Far by Cornelius Ryan. It depicts the 1st British Airborne Division during Operation Market Garden, and more specifically what they did in Arnhem. I'm a big war buff, so movie-wise, I'd have to say that's a tie. Actually, there's a lot that I would pick for my favorite movie. Patton, Gettysburg, Saving Private Ryan, We Were Soldiers. There's a lot of good ones up there. But yeah, I'm a big like war buff and stuff, so that's my favorite thing, or type of, I guess, entertainment. What state do I live in? I live in Nebraska. Pop or candy? Candy, because I've stopped drinking pop. It's actually been over a year now. A year and a couple months since I've had soda. What was one thing wrong with your childhood? I really can't think anything right now. I mean, I was pretty lucky growing up. Reese6485, are you from Nebraska in the Great Plains? If not, when did you move there? Yes, I am from Nebraska. Born and raised. I did spend a couple years living in Orange County, California, and then I came back. So, born and raised in Nebraska, corn-fed all the way through. What is my favorite game? That's another tough one because I don't know. I mean, I might even say The Walking Dead, just because that's like the first game I've really played that was emotionally driven and really got me involved the entire time. Do I have pets? No. Let's see. I gotta go through this really fast. If your son would end up playing MLB, what team would you love to see him play on, and what position? Honestly, I think I would just be excited that my son was a major leaguer. I wouldn't care so much about what team it was, because I'm really neutral with a lot of things in baseball, because I'm a fan of the game more than I am a fan of any one team or one player. So, yeah, I would just be really happy that my son ended up becoming a major leaguer. So hopefully he learns the importance of practicing and working in the off season, because I didn't learn that, and I really paid the price, and that's why I didn't keep playing baseball. So anyway, yeah, no, I would just be really happy. How much time do I put into YouTube videos per day? A few hours per day. I work 8 hours, come home, I'll probably spend 3 hours or so working on it. Some days more. I do a lot on the weekends, just like playing the games and stuff, but it's not too bad actually. Anyway, all right, so those are the questions that I'm going to answer for now. Don't worry, we're going to be doing another one sometime here pretty soon. I'm just kind of curious to see how this is going to end up, because you can see I only gave up 3 hits, which is actually pretty darn good against a team like the Orioles. Now, we've got 9 hits, but only got 2 runs to show for it. All right, here we go. 9th inning now. Ah, dang it. Man, Andrew Bailey comes in and gives up a home run. All right, so tied it to extra innings. If this does not work out, of course it doesn't. All right, so here we are in inning number 10. Kind of worried about that. I guess I really don't need to care that much, because it's not like I'm going to go ahead and get a win or a loss. It's a no decision right now for me. But man, we're really allowing them to rack up those hits. Now they're at 8. We're at 12. All right, inning number 12. Adam Jones hits a home run. Hit by pitch. Fly out, strike out. Okay. Ooh. 1 out, runners on first and second. Home run. Mike Napoli. Walk-off home run right there. That's not bad at all. I'm going to go ahead and take that. Sorry, I really forgot how this ended up. But man, a great game. Great set of questions, you guys. Thank you. Like I said, we're going to be doing more of this, so don't worry if your question didn't get read off. But, yeah, I mean, there was actually, I got through a lot of them. I'm pretty impressed. So anyway, you guys, thanks for watching. I sure do appreciate it. Again, more of this to come later on. So subscribe if you haven't already. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, all that great jazz. Just check the description below. You'll find all the information there. And don't forget the live stream that Tizadod, I think that's how you say his name. Yeah, Tizadod. And I will be having on this channel here to benefit the charity water.org. It'll be a great event. Hopefully you guys will be able to be there and to donate. I'd love that. But you guys are phenomenal people. You really are. Don't ever forget that. And as always, I hope you guys have a good one.